Number 777, 9/11. Today was 24 years ago. 9/11, blow up like the World Trade. They went into the World Trade Center. I was 5 years. It was 2000 or 2001. It went into the World Trade. 9/11. People died. Rest in peace. Who did it? They even did it before. Biggie said in one of his songs, blow up like the World Trade. And why did it happen? How did it happen? What was the thing behind it? Oh, terrorists, they crashed in. And all the war started. So America started all of this. I think it was them. They did it themselves. The Illuminatis, the New World Order. And after that, all the war started. They went in the Arab countries. Osama bin Laden. Saddam Hussein. Maybe they didn't do nothing. America, the USA, they did the most. They created all the wars. All the stuff. All the propaganda. TV. Movies. Actors. Everything is American. And then Russia, China. China is taking over. They have the technology. Everything is made in Asia. A lot of stuff, clothes. And they work like slaves for cheap money. And then the big corporations, they make money on us buying stuff. So yeah, the New World Order, the government, the Illuminatis, 9/11. Why did they go into that tower? And then everything started. The World Trade Center. It's a building. So yeah, why use that building? Why they went into that building? From how? How did they got in? How did they got in the flight? And who did it? Who was in the flight? Why don't they do that in other countries? In Dubai? In China? In Russia? Why America? Everything in America. And who did it? Who did it? 9/11. And they said it was the Al-Qaeda, the terrorists. But who knows what American did, what they did, and why and what happened. And it's so much propaganda, you don't know the real truth behind it. And they be the worst. Look what they did to the Arab countries. To Vietnam. The whole world. So what's this terrorist? I think they are the biggest terrorist. So you have bad and good people, and of course you have groups that protects and do things. But the state, they be the biggest one. The government, and they have all the weapons. Maybe they work together, I don't know actually what happened and how they did it and how they made it up and who did what. But they created it themselves. They create the wars, the presidents, the state. And they have all the weapons and they go into countries and wars. And people need to protect themselves, of course. And that's Satan. The government, the USA, the Americans. It's always false media propaganda. That they put it over on a group. Like, oh, it was the Christians, it was the Muslims. They are crazy, they are this, that, blah, blah, blah. On media, on TV. And you watch the TV. And wow, you see it go in, crash. But you don't know the whole motive and the story behind it. So it's strange, all of this. The Illuminati, the order, the satanic world system. They started wars, spiritual war. The world is crazy and the people in control. The politics, the military, the police. And they own it, and we live and work. So 9/11, it was 24 years. I was young, I saw it on TV. Oh, look. I remember my parents say, look, they're going in. World Trade. But I don't know, man. Why it happened and what happened. And after that, all the wars and stuff started. And they always come up with new things to make war, to do war, and it's still going on. America, they work with Israel. Now in Palestine. Before in Iraq, the Yugoslavian war. And yeah, all the wars before. And the new war. It's spiritual war. And these evil politics, corrupt cops. This world system is sick. And court and we need to fight. So I think the US government, the USA, America, is the worst, and they created all of this. The state and Europe, and they took the countries from Indians, they took their Africans, and they made a new country. And all of this shit in the world. Drugs, alcohol, fights, wars, and weird shit. Digital currency, mark of the beast. 6 versus 7. God versus Satan and these demons and angels and 9/11 and the government, and they want to keep you under mind control. So what happens after? It's a lot of things in TV, in media, and we don't know the whole story. And all the rappers and big stars who sold out, some sold out, and they survived, they killed some, and it's a crazy industry. The music industry, the TV, the actors, it's a business. Hollywood, America, and all around the world. So they created this operation and started the wars and the things. And they said it was this group and this group. I don't know exactly what they did, but it was a threat to the government and to the state. That's why they went in, because they wanted something in the Arab countries. Africa has the gold, but they are still poor because they're rich. Men take, and then they buy, and then they sell. Africa, Asia, America, Europe. It's a business, and it's war. Why it's war over there? Always. But not in Europe, not in America, not in China, not right now. You have some wars like Yugoslavia, when they divide countries, and Ukraine and Russia. What happens after the wars? Then they split, create new countries, come together, or start something new. So these politics, military, and they make people go against each other, and to start wars, to attack and manipulate and make people fight each other. In countries where it was mixed group, so maybe they want to mix everything and then start. So yeah. And then they split the countries. And then the virus, after that, it changed. People took it. And they change, they change. The world is changing and growing, and social media and everything. It started, and now we're going into a new age. So yeah, it started in America, and then now here, and then other wars. And how will it be? What if something happened? Will you be prepared? Now everybody's brainwashed by society and social media, and they watch too much. Good stuff, bad stuff. You have to use it in a good way. So it's crazy, man. It's been crazy our whole life. They wanted us stuck in this society and controlled in school and the system. And we were different because we don't fit in. So who do we go to war for? Who do we fight for? And why? And they started all of this. Some politics, some rich satanic puppets. And go here, go there, make war with them, do this, do that. And they make business out of it. And now they have all the countries divided. Different countries, different flags. But one human race. Different languages. Babylon. We live in. And strange things is happening, and it's in the Bible. About all of this, the end times. 9/11. And groups and state and yeah, today was 9/11. And who did it? We don't know. But it was planned, organized by someone. By the state and the government themselves. They are the most corrupt ones. The New World Order. All-seeing eye. The Illuminatis. But they can't win over God. God over money. God is bigger than Satan.